Well, what a guy, what a guy. We're just getting ready to get started here. I think Mike Johnson's probably taking a couple minutes. He just finished his match. Joined in the booth by the incomparable Rick Jones.
Booyah! Or something like that. Where's my intro music? Hey, Jeremy didn't put that button in yet. Yeah, no kidding.
It's a clown show.
Circus.
It's a circus here.
I think we were wrestling some gators today.
Well, hey, you've been good for viewership when you sat down. We had one person watching. Now we're up to 15.
Woohoo!
Yeah, so people have just been waiting for you.
I know. So I keep trying to tell everybody.
We had a bunch in that last match. We had
Kind of excited to see how many spectators we can get, or viewers, I should say, for the weekend when the teams are playing. I love watching the teams because
Do you really?
it's, well, you know what's, you can just, because we have the pan camera, we'll be able to pan in and see their teammates because the pressure of, you know.
Yeah, that'll be a little better.
Yeah, I like that.
It's harder to commentate the teams, I have to say that. Be nice to have the players fill out a little bio and stuff, but boy, it's, you know, you just get to run in behind like this, and you just you don't want to be holding things up.
Yeah, doing teams is tough, but
it's tough just coming to. It's like, all right, man, I wasn't here last year. It's like, so 2 years ago, I've forgotten a lot of people, and it's grown. You know, there's people that last year was their first year, and then they're back this year, or this is their first year, and it's like, oh man, I don't know this. Had to send Rich out one time. Say, hey, find out who's who.
We know.
Last thing I want to do is go through an entire match calling John Mike. You know, and Mike John. And
this morning I was lucky. The first two matches me and Kenny did together, I guessed, and they, you know, the people matched their names.
You can get.
That doesn't always work.
No, it doesn't always work.
Starving. I haven't eaten all day.
I was going to say.
Chasing everything.
So I said, hey, after this match, I need to.
I swear I think we're busier here than we are at Nationals once it gets going.
Well, you're doing everything here. At Nationals, you know, you got people taking sign-ups, you got people payouts. I mean, here, you're doing it all.
Yeah, I was trying to think, what do we don't do here? Is there something else in the pool world? Well, we don't do queue repair.
You don't do you bring Jude in to do the queue repair. That's about it. That's the only thing I was going to say.
Yeah, we have the product, we do the stream, we run the tournament, take the payouts, do the payouts, take the entries. Which reminds me, I need to go collect money from the vendors.
What? They won't remind you?
Yeah, no.
They don't come running over, hey, here's your money. Well, it looks like Mike has entered the arena. This is a loser side match. Somebody just asked. I would guess after this we'll probably get some winner side matches.
Yeah, we got to get somebody in there and start picking matches. At the beginning of an event, we try to just let it be random. You know, so and leave it be so that people can go, oh, cool, I'm going to be on the stream.
Some say that, some don't, but
I'm ready for a break, dude. Just the weekend between this and Oklahoma, it's about all we get. We're on the road, but we'll get a little break.
Yeah, we get about 4 days between finishing this up and waiting to drive to Oklahoma.
Well, and apparently we're not going to be streaming there because they're concerned about internet.
Oh, really? Okay. People have
So
been asking, and I said, yeah, depends on the
yeah,
internet.
yeah, she sent me a text yesterday or the day before and said sorry, no stream.
Oh,
So kind of a bummer, but it
that
kind
is
of gives us a break too, though,
well, yeah, it'll make for an easy tournament. We go from 80 tables, streaming everything, to 40 tables,
and just running it.
just running it. Just running it. That used to, that used to keep us busy. Yeah, Crispian is in the loser side. I don't know who he lost to. This is one loss side, so winner of this match continues on. Loser of this match enters the second chance, I guess. I don't think they're in the cash yet. Crispian should be the favorite here. Fargo is about, I think I looked it up a little earlier. It was about 90 points higher than no, BCAPL referee. This is not our Mikey Johnson.
No, he's
He
still in
doesn't
Germany.
speak with a German accent. Heard him say something. Somebody thought Mike was banned for life. Well, Mike Johnson's pretty common name, so.
Well, we haven't banned anybody for life at this event.
Now, what if they're banned by the BCA pool? Well, they wouldn't. They wouldn't
It
be able to.
shouldn't. Yeah, it
They
shouldn't
they
go
wouldn't.
through.
Yeah, they
But
wouldn't.
with the name Mike Johnson, you know.
Said I'm going to start playing under an assumed name. I think I'll call myself Rick Jones.
There you go. Fargo rating to be low enough, you could probably win something.
Yeah, Crispian did win the 9-ball challenge out in Vegas. I remember. He plays pretty strong.
Well, I'm pretty sure James Davis Jr. is on the loser side too.
Wow. That tells you one thing. We have a tough field.
It is a tough field. Race to 5 too. You just get a little groove going. That's all it takes.
Now, what is it above 650?
It goes to 6.
They go to 6.
Yeah.
That was a nice safety. Tuck that cue ball down here. Mike will be able to hit the 7. He may choose to try to bank it cross side, but I would guess he'll. If I was him, I'd probably try to come off that 7 and leave the cue ball pretty much back here where it's at now.
Yeah, you do that, you might bump his balls out though. How about just roll the 11 into the 8-2 and tie it up?
He's got solids. That's why I said the 7.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Just
Oh.
give up ball in hand, but roll the 11 into the
Oh.
8-2 and tie it up. Because his balls are really messed up. I mean, that's not bad there either.
That's kind of
But-
what I was looking at.
But you cleared out the 15.
Yeah. There's no offensive shot here. Although, said that the last couple of matches and guys were going for just crazy stuff. Wow, Jason says Ryan Robinson just lost too. Yes, the brackets are correct unless somebody filled out a score sheet incorrectly.
Yeah.
There's some good players in this field. Mike is in kind of a predicament here. Crispian did the right thing. He just bumped that cue ball.
Yeah, if you're looking at the brackets and the score says 5-5, that's because one of those players had to go to 6, and the system won't allow us to set it up that way. So we manually have to have him go to 6. So if the score says 5-5, the name that advanced had to go to 6. Or, that's not true. You just have to see which name went forward and then look at their Fargo rating.
Well,
The name that went forward either won 6 or they only had to go to 5 and the other guy didn't get there.
Yeah. Well, if it just gives you the loser score in the on CTS. So if the loser got to 5, then his opponent.
But see, the problem is we had to set the race at 5 and manually do the 6 because the system won't.
Right.
You can't tell it to make this one player go to 6.
Right. Well, Crispian's got ball in hand. Sure, he's going to want to try to figure out something to do with that 13.
Well, you got to be careful.
There's just a lot of traffic. Balls are laying in funny little spots. If he's looking at doing what I think he's doing, I kind of like this idea. Shoot the 12 into that 1-13 combination.
Yeah.
That'll give him a shot
At
after
the 9.
this.
Yeah,
he has
the 9 there.
He can stay there for the 9.
It's a smart move.
That was great. That was a great shot because, I kept looking, man, if he shoots the 11, he's not going to have a shot.
Right, and you're coming up and under, so you'd be pushing that 13 towards a mess.
That was well thought out there. Yep, now he's got the 9, the 12.
Yep, that was a very good shot. Well, welcome everybody to Bad Boys TV. Hope you like what we're doing. Jump in the chat room or join us on Facebook at Bad Boys Billiard Productions and let us know what you think. We will only accept good things.
We only read the compliments. We don't have time for all the haters.
I've got enough of the negativity
we don't
with
have
all
time
the
for you
political
haters.
stuff. So
no,
if you're not liking it, please just turn it off. Keep it to yourself.
If you love our commentary but hate pool, well, just turn the monitor off on your computer. Oh. He missed that 11 ball.
Well, he was trying to work it around. And
yeah, he didn't have shape on the 15 anyway, so he might be better off that 11 is still on the table. Well, Mike's going to try to cut this 3 into the side, which he failed to do, but I don't think he's going to break his cue just yet because
of course, going back to the 11 ball shot, if he made it, would he have had shape?
Well, there's always that possibility.
I used to hate that when somebody missed a shot real bad and then they go, "Oh, I got shape."
Yeah,
and I'm thinking, no, you might not have there, buddy. If
you wouldn't be there. Yeah, you wouldn't be there had you made the ball.
The cue ball would have been in a different place.
Oh, and he scratched.
Man.
It was a good idea, but he let the cue ball get away from him.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming. I
don't think he did either.
Apparently not.
I think he hit a little more of that 11 ball than he thought he could.
Well, do you shoot the 4, try to knock that 11 out of there, making the 4, and you want to get the 11 out, and then the 2 ball's got a pocket. Doesn't it go by that 8 into that corner?
I think that it. Well, I don't know. It's. Yeah, I think it does.
It looks like it to me anyway.
Tell you what, we can take a little. Well, he's looking at this.
Go to the sky cam.
Go to our eye in the sky, as I've been calling it.
Yeah, I think that goes. I think it'll go in the lower left.
I think that 2 ball may go.
If it doesn't, I'm shooting that 1 ball and breaking out that 2 now.
I think that's kind of what he was looking at.
Shoot the 1 in the lower
That's
right.
kind of what I think that's what I would do is I would shoot the 1 and go into the 8 too. Because you've got all kind, you've got the 5, the 7, you got all kinds of safety valves there.
Yeah, at this point,
He's gonna shoot the 2 in the side.
Yeah, okay. Well, you gonna shoot that and draw back for the 1, or
nothing wrong with that? Just okay.
Hopefully he doesn't forget he's got that 1 ball in a awkward
Oh
position.
no, he'll be fine. When he shoots the 4, he'll be on the 1.
As long as he gets the right angle.
He'll take the 3.
The 6.
He didn't hit it hard. He didn't hit it hard enough for the 7, so he's going to shoot the 6.
He's going to shoot that 4 now.
The 4.
That's probably the smarter move because the 6 ball was going to take him away.
Uh-oh.
I told you should have started with that 1 ball.
I think he was going to try to go in clean, and he just didn't. He shot it a little quick. Shot a little quick.
Yep. Yeah, I think if you'd have started with the 1, break out the 8-2, it would have been a little less effort to get out, I should say. But it happens.
I was looking to see if this is one of those 6-5 races, but Crispian comes in at a 6:45. So
just under.
It's a pretty nice Fargo rating to have in this event.
Well, only if you play up to it.
And apparently he didn't in one of his matches. How would you like to be the guy who's a 652 having to spot him a game, though?
Well, in a race to 5 alternating break, that 1 game doesn't necessarily have to be that much weight. Well, he's doing all right here.
Yeah, he's kind of got into trouble, then shot himself out of trouble.
Uh-oh, he's putting himself right back into trouble.
He's right in that funny spot now.
Clearly, he doesn't think he's going to scratch. So 5
I think
must be
he's
a little
low
lower.
enough that he
He quick shot that.
Well, and he overcut the ball because he was trying not to scratch.
Yep.
But he has not left a real easy shot. Crispian.
Should be a fairly easy safety, though. He just shoot that 11 and scoot over behind the 815.
Yep, I think that's what we're going to. No chance. Well, very little chance of him scratching off of this one. I'm not going to say no chance.
Oh, you didn't get there.
Nope, he didn't get there. Imagine that. The last time he shoots a safety like that, he scratched. So this time he
undershot.
Undershot.
Overshoot 1, undershoot the next. Next time he's going to play a lockup.
Well, this would be huge for Mike to get this first game.
Yep. He's got to come with a good shot here.
Oh, finally got to look at Mike's shoes. We had a match earlier where the guy was wearing a golf hat, a plaid shirt, and cowboy boots. I said, "Well, welcome to Texas." Somebody in the chat room noticed his attire, and I thought, "Well, here we got a golf hat and a plaid shirt, but he's wearing tennis shoes." I think if he can just roll this in,
Yeah, just pocket
just play
speed.
the 8 down in the lower right.
On a diamond, you can play pocket speed.
Yes, you can. He decided to fire it.
Yeah, I think he was afraid he wasn't going to be able to hold the cue ball to that side of the table.
Right. Well, he's just got a little tougher shot here.
Yeah, it's only about 1.5 feet longer.
Oh, he was.
You could tell he
He
missed
was
that
all
when he
kinds of
went.
jumping up on that
Oh
one.
yeah, jumped
Foot
up,
flew up. He
twisted his wrist.
He knew just about halfway through his forward motion.
He was going to corkscrew that one.
He wanted a do-over about midway through his stroke. Well, that's going to cost him.
Yeah, that's an error that could make you pay big time.
Crispian's going to say thank you very much.
That's the one thing I noticed today so far is players that weren't sure they could hold up a ball and ended up having to shoot it much harder than they needed to. That's a shot if you're learning how to play pool, or even if you're really good, you should practice.
Right.
So you can see how well you can hold a ball.
Well, hello, Mr. Wayne. Doing good. Living everybody else's dream. Found some idiot that would pay me to watch pool.
Oh, he thinks he's getting paid. I'm surprised Wayne's got time to watch the stream. Isn't this the time of year where you got to move everything out of the igloo and start building the hut?
Starting to warm up a little.
I lived in Alaska for 20 years. I can't tell you how many times we'd come down the States and somebody go, "Will you live in an igloo?" It's like, really?
You wonder how many people in the States really believe that people live in igloos. It's like an igloo is like a tent. It was a temporary shelter.
Yeah,
it's not like a teepee.
Crazy people.
You think they asked you a lot. Think how Billy Steffen gets it. Being native.
Yeah, I bet everybody thinks they only eat fish and bear.
He said his tribe or whatever they call it up there didn't use igloos. They didn't live in igloos. Well, Crispian is taking a look at.
He's having a hard time to decide what he wants to do.
It's that 11 ball that's got him kind of. Stumped, I think.
Yeah, 11 ball on one end, but
I mean,
I like the solids
do
actually.
you really?
It depends on the 6 ball, really.
The 6 doesn't have a pocket now, but it would if you shot the 1.
And I was thinking you start with the 1, shoot the 1, the 7, come over for the 4 in the same corner as the 7. Shoot
Yeah, I don't like that because that's kind of dangerous. Well, you could go 1, 7, 2, 4.
yeah, either way. I mean, it just depends on. Or you can start with the 4,
Yeah,
shoot it in the side. I just
that's
don't
good too. I don't like the. I don't like
roll up and shoot the 1 next to get it clear out an extra pocket for the
the way
6.
you said. I was a little worried about. Well, now I get a little worried about getting hooked behind a 9 or something.
So
like that.
why not shoot the 4 first then? Because now he's going to have to draw for shape. Or use the 2 next.
I think he's going to use the 2, but
See, I thought you'd use the 2 to get shape on the 6. But the 1's not out of the way. I don't know if I don't think the 6 goes on the right side.
No, it doesn't look
So
like
he's going to shoot the 4.
Right now, it doesn't look like the 6 has a pocket.
Well, maybe the 3 goes on the left side and he's going to use it to break out the 6. Whatever he's doing, he made up his mind when he put that cue ball down and shot that first shot.
We're gonna know real quick, like here.
Well, I think it goes now.
6 may go. If the 3 goes by the 12, he'll shoot the 1, the 3. He can shoot the 6 up in that top right. Wayne says yes, and they rent dog sleighs when you cross the border.
I've done the dog sled thing.
Never ridden on a dog sled, and
Several years we'd go out and they would kick off the Iditarod and right in Anchorage, for show and stuff, and then they'd pack up their stuff and move out to Palmer and do the actual start of the Iditarod. And we used to
you used to
go out and help them do that.
used to get updates down here and stuff, but it was only when that gal was doing so well.
Butcher.
Once a woman wasn't winning
Susan Butcher.
you don't even hear about it now. It's
Susan Butcher was a beast, man. She was awesome at that.
Seniors, if someone's above 650 in the seniors, they're giving away as well.
They'll have to, yes.
Okay. All right, never mind. You're good. Yeah, because you just asked, and I just thought about it. It might be a seniors match out there.
Yeah.
well, he's got the 5. I know it goes. He's having to work.
Well, does the
He's
3
having to
go on the
work it.
side? He can break out that stuff,
Well,
but you got to
he
watch
doesn't-
where that 11 goes.
No. He doesn't want to break it. Nothing needs to be broke out. Everything will go. You just got to get the shape.
Oh,
He
no,
overcooked
everything
it.
won't go.
Not now.
That's what I didn't like
I
about
didn't-
that 5.
Yeah,
'cause
I
you're
didn't
going
like drawing
past
that. I
the
liked
balls.
coming down to the bottom rail and back up. I didn't like drawing to the side rail. His opponent wants to come and take a little look.
The telestrator.
And looks like we're going to get a referee.
There was a couple times this morning Dwayne come out there, and I love Dwayne. He's a great ref. But he come out there, and it's like I want to grab that telestrator and draw a nose on his belly and a big smile,
Yesterday he was standing, and all you could just see was the only part of it was his belly sticking there.
Oh, look. We got Johnny up
We
there.
got Johnny.
He's kind of got that.
He knows we're talking about him now.
He's a Dwayne Payne in training. I saw that belly sticking out. Just making fun of him, guys. I got a belly now, too.
Johnny needs to go to the Kenny Schumann class. He wasn't in the picture.
Yeah.
Oh, he missed his airtime.
I try to stay out of that picture.
I do too. Actually, I don't really think about it when I'm up there. Maybe I should.
Think about the camera? No.
Yeah.
I don't think about
where
it,
it
but
is, where it is.
I don't want to be in that picture if I can avoid it. That's why if we're doing this, I'll do it back here. I don't want to be up front.
Yeah, for those of you at home, we are sitting in a service hallway where they store extra chairs, chandeliers.
I like it back here. It's peaceful.
We can be a little louder and, yeah.
Well, and I think it's less intimidating on the player.
You know, I think it is too.
Because they can't hear you talk, so they don't,
There's
you know.
3 or 4 cameras sitting out there, but they don't even know if they're on or not.
Right.
In fact, I've had several. Oh, did you stream that? Yes, we did. They go, oh, cool. It was interesting to go out and I just talked to Chris McCreary after his match, and he goes, "Oh, are you commentating that?" And I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Oh, I hope you were nice." Uh-oh.
He knew he missed it.
He
when
knew.
hit it.
Yeah, he knew it as soon as he hit it. And so, you know, I'm like, man, you know, what were you thinking on this shot? Or why did you play this that way? And he's like, oh,
I think that would be the best videos, though, is get the people that played in it and get them to go back and commentate the match.
Oh, he immediately was on his phone looking it up because he goes, oh, I want to see what I did on that 8-ball.
Yeah, I had a couple people come up this morning and go, "What, can I buy the DVD?" I'm like, "No, dude, it's free. It's up online.
You're
Enjoy."
YouTube famous now. All right, Crispian showed a nice touch there, rolled that 3 in. Rick's going to go do some tournament directing. Uh-oh. So, all right, Crispian takes a 2-0 lead. So Crispian leads 2-0, and it's his break. This is where he'd love to get a break and run and take full control of this match. Big difference between 3-0 and 2-1. So he likes the head-on break. I kind of like this break on these diamond tables myself. Oh, he kind of lost the cue ball and it went right in the side. So Mike's got an opportunity to get that break of serve back. He'll have ball in hand on a wide open table. He's got the 3 and the 9 are kind of ugly. The 10 is blocked by the 2 and the 7. If I was shooting this, I think I would want to take the solids. But it's a difficult looking rack. Okay, he's going to take stripes because he obviously figures if I was going to take solids, then stripes are the correct choice. And he hasn't left much. He's got a back cut on the 12 and the side, possibly. He kind of shot that and went into balls and didn't really think about his next shot. All right, he back cut that 12 nicely. And he's still fighting for a shot. He hasn't really got control of the cue ball. He's making balls and trying to get something started. I think he's going to look at a safety here. He's going to come off the 9. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. He's got his 9 out where he can shoot it, and he hasn't left Crispian anything really. Although I think a safety is probably coming right back at him. I think he's just going to tap this one. Oh, he's banking it cross side. With a 2-0 lead, I think he kind of feels like he's. All right, he missed it, but he did not give up much. He could back cut this 14, but that it's a pretty tough shot. I think he's looking for some sort of a safety opportunity. He's taking aim at the 15. Okay. Not a bad shot. I don't think he's really left anything really offensive for Crispian to get started on. Kind of playing chess right now, just trying to better your position without selling out to your opponent.
They've been sitting too long.
Well, looks like Rick is done with his tournament director duties, so he's come back in.
Oh, I had to hear some stories of the whiners and the unhappy, but they'll be happy tomorrow after they shake off their defeat today.
It's amazing what a day can do.
It's the nature of the beast. Some of it you take with a grain of salt.
Wow, what a shot that was.
Some of it you got to put your foot down.
Well, you have to realize that you can't make everybody happy all the time, especially when they lose.
Yeah, I'm gonna make some commercials. I gotta get my camera charged tonight. We gotta get lots of photos because we're gonna have the whole back parking lot's gonna be full of motorhomes. The room will be absolutely packed starting tomorrow night. We're gonna make up some commercials for advertising next year's event.
It's good.
Yeah.
Good.
Let's see if we can make this puppy grow by 20%.
As I've been playing the BadBoys commercial, I think, It's time to make a new one of those.
Yeah, gotta make a new one of those.
Your staff is about half of what's.
Oh,
Oh my
Nationals is gonna
gosh.
be brutal.
It's like,
Brutal, but I'd like to get, the core of us. And I got a couple of photo ideas, and maybe I can get JP to take the photos I want and doctor them up so we can use those for advertising purposes too. I think it'd be
That's
pretty
good.
cool. Oh, by the way, when Billy Steffen is in the booth with you, his new nickname is Yogi.
Yogi.
Yeah, he stole somebody's picnic basket earlier. He just walked in here with like 12 sandwiches,
Nice.
4 candy bars, and 6 bags of chips and 4 sodas.
Oh, that's a snack to tide him over till dinner. Yogi.
Yeah, and we'll call Johnny Boo Boo.
Boo Boo, yeah. Yogi and Boo Boo.
Call Johnny Boo Boo. He'd be like, "Come on, Yogi, you gonna share your picnic basket."
Well, Crispian played a great
He did. That was
safety, and then
got his stuff all cleared up. Played a
man,
nice one.
that shot was, I don't know how much of it was planned out and how much of it just kind of worked out, but and then he's doing a nice job with getting that shot.
One of these players is going to stay in the tournament, and the other one's probably going to sign up for a second chance event.
Crispian's looking pretty good right now. Just kind of watching his body language. He seems pretty relaxed and the more comfortable of the two right now.
Yeah.
Of course, when
this shot here, I 2-rail out. Let's see what he does.
yeah,
Let's give a little bit
either
below center and left hand spin.
and it's just kind of. I might come below the 8 and shoot the 8 in the same pocket. Just
yeah, that's
he-
how I would have
yeah,
done
he
it right
just-
there.
you just have to be careful not to overjuice it and scratch.
Right.
But
Crispian's going to take a 3-0 lead right here.
yep, he goes ahead 3-0. And it should be Mike's break.
Hey, Wayne, do you talk to Lauren Brooks very often? If you do, tell him to give me a call or an email. I need to find out if he's coming to Nationals, if he's roughing this year.
I'm sure he'll be
I know
there.
he doesn't Facebook.
How does
I
a
think
guy?
I've seen him like once.
How does a guy that owns a pool?
I know he's hurting himself by not Facebook, and Facebook is free advertising, man.
Yeah.
It's the cheapest way to do business. I think I called him a couple weeks ago and he didn't answer. I left a message, but haven't heard from him.
Up, he's avoiding you. You must not owe him any money.
Nah, dude, I love his little pool hall.
I've never been there, but
They
I'd
got
like
good
to.
food. We
I'd
went
like
up
to
there
see
and dropped off some tables. Me and Luke Thomas did about a year ago. And made a little money playing pool too. Covered our food.
Heard a lot of good things about his room and his tournaments.
And when you're with Luke, you gotta win a lot.
I was just saying, you guys must have made a killing if you covered Luke's food. Oh, man. I can hear Amy now.
Well, and the ball
Dollar
just
a
went the
bounce.
other direction too. Well,
Yeah.
that's like $50 there.
Last night, dude, she was on the guy's dollar a bounce.
Well,
Pretty nice spread. I would not want to be giving Crispian a ball in hand on a spread like this. He'll take the stripes.
would you start with a 13? Pop up a little, shoot the 11, and get that 4 out of there? Or
The 13.
you got to break out a
yeah.
couple balls either way.
Yes, I would start with the 13.
Just give yourself a little angle so you
I think
pop
I'd
up,
go
get the
13, 11.
right. Get that 4 away from the 9 when you make the 11. You gotta be careful. You gotta end up with a shot. Almost looks like he's going for
I
it
go
now.
into the
Yeah,
4.
he's
Okay,
going right
well,
there.
I think he wanted to hit the 4 there, but he's fine. He's good. I think he's got a window on the
If he's
12.
got the 12, he's definitely fine.
The 9's
Because
right.
he can shoot the 12, just roll forward, shoot the 11, go around the 4, back out to the middle of the table, kind of. He could also shoot that with a follow shot and 2 rail out. Actually, 3 rail out and be about where he's at now. But I think I'd pull it.
Yeah,
I think I'd pull it back and
I like
around
going
the 4.
around the 4 if you're comfortable. You just don't want to hit the 4. It's
Right.
we've seen a lot
Well,
of
and
guys.
you can afford to shoot it a little harder to make sure you get up the
We've
table.
seen a lot of guys kind of overstroke this and run into the 4.
Yep, there you go. That works
I like,
too.
yeah,
That's kind of what
I like
call.
that. That's kind of the way I play.
You got to make up your mind now. You pulled a Schumann on us. You said you go around the 4. You'd like to go around the 4.
Oh,
and then he shoots
well.
that, and then you said, no, this is what I like.
What I think I should, what I think I should do, and what I actually do sometimes are different. I should go around this, but then no.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
That surprised me.
I don't know why he didn't just stop there and.
Yeah, and shoot the 15 in the other
Well,
corner.
I think he was saving the 15 for his key ball, but
Yeah, you don't think you had
man,
to.
he just didn't draw that anywhere close to enough.
Well, he's got a tough one now. I shoot the 15, 14, 10 because that one ball makes that corner
Okay.
pocket big for the 10.
I don't think so because you are going to put that 14 on the top rail blocked by the 1.
No, because you take the 10 off the 1. That's going to move that 1 up.
Okay, well.
I think it's easier to make the 10 in the combo. That 14 ball looks like a really
Okay,
tough
he's
shot
just
from here
got to
to
make
me.
sure that the 14 isn't tied up with the 1 on his shot.
Right.
He's called the 10, so.
I'd shoot it just a tad hard. Well, if he goes clean and doesn't hit the 1, the 14 will definitely spread out. It'll separate from the 1.
Yeah, I would definitely hit this with a little bit of speed. No, I wouldn't.
Oh, he
wow,
went
he
the other way.
15.
There you go.
Wow. Does he see the 10?
I think he might be hooked on both. You can go to that sky
I think
cam
he can
shot.
see the 10.
Should be right in line for
Let's
that.
take a look at our eye in the sky here.
Call in the chopper.
Calling in.
I think he's blocked on both of them. He's going to have to put a little curveball on it.
He might just. He's taking pretty much dead aim at it.
He put a little spin on it, but he was all right. When you flip to that camera, you should have a helicopter noise in the background. That'd be You could have Skip Wilson,
boy.
Chopper
Alrighty.
8.
He got by that 6, but boy.
This is Skip Wilson and Chopper 8. We got a clean line of sight.
All right, and Crispian goes up 4-0.
Yeah, Crispian's pretty much dominating this match.
Well, according to Fargo, he's kind of supposed to. I don't think he's really played his best pool in this match, but
you got to feel for his opponent because you don't expect to run into a guy like Crispian on the loser side this early.
Right. Well, and a 90-point spread is pretty formidable. But in the old days, the Open could be 300-point spread. Yeah,
Wayne, I was talking to Paul Sapp the other day, and he he said he thought that Lauren got the expansion done. I know he was going to add on an upstairs. I like to get up there and hang out there a week or two next year or so. It's a cool little area. Red Deer it's a different kind of place. It's like a trucking hub. I mean, they got the normal businesses and stuff there, but it's kind of small.
Well, that was a nice break. I think he's going to take these stripes, and it's going to be
I
all
think
she
he
wrote.
should be out. That 10 ball is sitting perfect for shape on the 15.
Yep, he'll take the 14, clear off those 3, get on the 10, the 15, the 8.
Yeah, especially with the 1 there, even if you had an off angle,
Yeah.
the 1 should hold the cue ball for the 15.
Yeah, those balls broke really nice.
It's almost like the lay of the table is forcing you to run out.
This match will get us back on schedule.
Yeah.
We got a little bit of a late start.
Yeah, he's a little funky here. I mean, he's good on the 11, but
Well, he's on the wrong side of the 11. That's what is funky about it.
Yeah, he needed to be a little shorter so he could just shoot a stop shot and slide past the 5, just above the 5. That would have put him a little straighter on the 10. He could have shot and stopped, but I don't know. Why not follow and 2-rail out? You just got to get to the left of the 5.
Yeah, you got to make sure you're out from behind that 5.
You might even just be able to 1-rail over and out.
That's what he's going to try to do.
Got to hit a little harder. Yeah, got to hit it a lot harder there. I think a 2-rail follow shot might have been a little easier to get over to the
Now
other
getting
side.
on this 15 is going to be a little
I think
bit
the 1
tougher.
ball will hold it, though. Just shoot at pocket speed.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he's going to go off the 1 and go up.
Just like that.
Yeah, he,
he
overcut it,
yeah.
trying to hold it. Hit it too thin, trying to hit more of that 1.
Yeah,
well, come on, Mike.
I think he would have been okay to hit the 1 a little thinner to hit that.
Like to
close the
see
side
Mike
pocket
clean
back
these up and get on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to see a goose egg. I'd like to welcome everybody to Bad Boys TV. You are watching the 2017 BCAPL Texas State Championships.
From the beautiful Frank Mayborn Center in Temple, Texas.
So what's the little light blinking up there by the help? Up at the top. Does that say we're live?
I think it means you have a message. It's a little envelope. It looks like somebody's...
I don't do messages.
I've noticed.
I'd also like to give a shout out to our sponsors, OBQs, Q Sports International, Cyclop Balls, and Diamond Pool Tables. Without them, these players would be playing on crap and you wouldn't be able to watch anything. Just saying.
Making friends in the billiard industry just called everybody else crap.
No, just the competition. What are you talking about? I gave a shout out to all the best companies in the industry.
That's true, you did. You pay him some money, he'll shout out your company too.
Yeah. Here's a great advertisement. Sponsor Bad Boys TV, and you too can be liked.
That's right. Do people think your product is crap? Well, buy some advertising from Bad Boys TV, and it'll
We'll
no
fix
longer
that.
be crap. Everybody else will be crap. Oh.
Is your image bad? Are you not selling enough? Call Bad Boys.
We can help.
There are those small percentage, I'll say small percentage, of people that don't like Bad Boys out there going, what a bunch of jerks.
They're crap.
They're crap.
Oh.
Well, I can't tell if the 6 goes by the 15, but I think it
I
does.
don't
The
think it
1
does,
ball
but
is the
it does.
trouble ball.
The 6 doesn't have to go by the 15 because he'll shoot the 7, play the 6 in the lower left.
You
corner.
think?
Yeah. That'd be my last 3 balls. Be 7, 6, 8.
He's going to shoot the 7, the 4, the 6, and the
But now he's going to shoot the 7.
4.
I think he'll go
7,
7, 6,
4.
1, 4, 8.
Well, that's what he should do.
Oh, wait a minute. This isn't Crispian. Oh, Mike. Doggone it.
And he wasn't going to shoot that 6 in your lower left.
No, he was not.
No, when you're trailing 4-0 and your opponent's got 2 balls on the table, that's a lot of pressure.
It is. That was a very nice stroke. He would have rather have not left himself over the 4, but he'll just roll this in and accept an 8 ball in the side. Or possibly go across for the 8 ball up in the upper left corner.
It'll go in
He's
either
kind of
corner.
looking. He's kind of looking now.
Yeah, it'll go either corner.
He just wants to make sure he pockets his 10 and.
Yeah, he can come up
Okay,
short.
he's not
He's
jacked up. He's not
yeah,
jacked
he
up.
can pull out.
Yep, that was great. I
Nice
thought he was
little
jacked
nudge.
up over and he wouldn't be able to have that shot.
Well, folks, we appreciate you watching this match. Don't forget to go to our YouTube channel, hit subscribe, and then click on the bell. That way you'll get notified every single time we go live so you don't miss nothing.
You don't want to miss any action. We've got action coming up again in about 10-15 minutes.
Yep, so we'll see you then. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.